Hey guys, it's Marisha. Today we are going to make something that we all long for, the perfect chewy chocolate chip cookies. I love chocolate cookies, but I don't like hard, crispy ones. I like the big, soft, gooey ones. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get started. We have our standing mixer all set up and ready with a paddle attachment. We're gonna start off by creaming our melted butter. And this is 3/4 cups of melted butter or a stick and a half. Make sure that that's unsalted. Now let's add a 1/2 cup of white sugar. And 1 whole cup of packed brown sugar. I'm gonna use dark. Now that that's all in there, we can start to mix until it is well incorporated. After about a minute or so, I'm going to add a tablespoon of vanilla extract. The vanilla adds a delicious flavor to the chocolate. It totally balances it out, almost like coffee does. Now we're going to add our eggs. We're going to use 1 whole egg and the yolk of another egg. Kind of just cracking one side and carefully. Oh, well, okay. Well, there goes that. There we go. That never happens to me. Any other time, any normal time, you would go back and forth and just capture the yolk. But I don't know what happened, but that's okay. Okay, let's take that out of there. Now we're gonna mix this up until it's delicious and creamy. And you should notice that it gets a little bit lighter and a little bit fluffier. While your mixture is creaming, we can go ahead and start to sift our dry ingredients together. I have here a little bit of parchment paper, and you can do this in a bowl if you would like, but this just allows you to kind of put all the flour neatly into the mixing bowl without any mess, unless you make a mess. Now we're going to grab 2 cups of flour, and we're going to sift that out with our other dry ingredients. And with the flour goes a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then we just sift all of that together. As you can see, our sugar and egg mixture has lightened in color a lot. It is a lot fluffier and it looks very, very creamy and delicious. It definitely creamed well. Now we can add our sifted powder and salt easily just by picking up this piece of paper and carefully carrying it to our bowl. Now let's give that a mix, but we don't want to over mix this. It is going to be a soft cookie, so we don't want to build up too much gluten. We're just going to mix for a couple of minutes until we don't see any more flour. Did I say a couple minutes? I meant like a couple seconds. We'll see. Okay. I don't see any more flour and it's been about 30 seconds. Now we're going to do the best part. We're going to add our chocolate chips. You will use about 2 cups of chocolate chips. I'm going to use 1. Okay. I'm going to use 1 cup of chocolate chips because honestly, the cookie part is my favorite, and when it's too much chocolate chip, I'm just like, where's the cookie? And we're just gonna mix this by hand really quickly. I just found some mini chocolate chips, so I'm gonna add a little bit of those in there also. So we've got some big and some small. Now you can make these as big as you'd like, but I didn't call them big, chewy, delicious cookies for nothing. So we're gonna make these pretty big. So I'm actually going to use an ice cream scoop to make sure that they're all the same size. And my oven has been preheating at 325 degrees. And in case you're wondering what this is that I'm putting my cookies on, this is a fondant mat. And I use it for rolling out my fondant and all types of stuff like that. And also for baking. Let's see, 9, 13, leaving about 4 inches between each cookie. Alrighty, these are gonna bake in the oven at 325 for about 15 minutes or until they kind of get brown around the edges. Everyone's oven is different, so just keep watch. My cookies just got out the oven and they look and smell absolutely amazing. Like, they are perfect. The centers are very nice and firm, but they're still soft and they are just so scrumptious looking. So I've let these cool on the pan for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to transfer them to a cooling rack. These are so perfect. I just want you to look at the bottoms. Look how perfect they look. They look store-bought. So now you know how to impress all of your friends and your family. Make them these big, delicious cookies. And let's see how chewy and perfect they are. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh snap. Oh my goodness, these taste so good. I love chewy cookies. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. My mom is gonna thank me and you guys are gonna thank me. I'm dead serious. You have to try the recipe like it's not even funny. If you make these, you have to take a picture. You have to post them on Instagram and you have to tag me at Marisha's_couture. And you have to visit the blog at marishascouturecakes.com for this full recipe and it will be on there. Couture and the best ooey gooey chocolate chip cookie ever. Bye guys. Egg mixture is, as you can see, the sugar and the egg mixture, and the egg and the whatever paper I'm gonna put down.